What's going on, Junkie Nation? Gorgeous George and Goes delivering another MMA superstar for you. This time, it's Bellator lightweight Nick Newell. He's got a big fight coming up against Bobby King on Friday. Catch it on Showtime, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. What's up, Nick? How you doing?
Hey, I actually think I'm on the undercard, so you can catch me on YouTube.
Catch him on YouTube, folks. He's on the undercard, but you should be featured on the main card, man. You put your dues in. You're a name in the sport.
Doesn't really matter to me. Actually, I kind of like being on the YouTube part. It's I get the job done and chill, and then all my friends that can't make it to the fight can watch it for free. So I kind of like that.
It's been a while since we caught up, and I just wanted to do a little catch up on a couple things. You know, we covered your run all the way through your retirement in 2015. 2.5 years later, you came out of retirement. And I wanted to ask you, just how's this second run been since you unretired and been active?
It's been good. I mean, obviously I have some things that I needed to figure out. So I opened up my own gym and started my own business, and it's been going really well. And in the meantime, I got married, had kids, did things like that. So my life is busier. But actually, they say if you want something done, ask someone who's busy, right? And life has been good for me, all things considered. I think I just needed a break. My body was a little beat up. I've been going hard since I was 14 years old, and I've loved combat sports, and I feel like right now everything is just I got everything figured out and it's falling into place. So this is going to be a great fight for me.
You proved a lot to a lot of people during that first run. You got a long undefeated run, and you fought for a major title. Proved a lot of doubters wrong in this sport. You had already done that once in wrestling. You did it in MMA. What do you think is the theme of this second half of your career? Is it just stacking paper and taking care of your family? Championship goals? What are your goals here in the second run?
Well, I mean, right now it's just about being the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So I'm making sure that everything is falling into line right now, and just proving myself as a martial artist is my goal. Showing that I'm capable of great things, and I'm able of competing at the highest level and winning, and that's where I'm at right now. So I'm really been enjoying my run. I mean, I've been enjoying doing business with Bellator, obviously, and I'm excited for this fight.
I feel like you've proven that a few times already. So are you kind of like in chase of a perfect fight, or just maybe showing off skills that people don't think you have?
I just like to fight, I mean, at the end of the day, even though I'm a little older and I came back, I love competing, and I love fighting, and I love showing what I can do, and Bellator is a perfect stage for that. So for me, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm going to show everyone that I'm one of the best in the world.
Nick, how has being a father affected your fight career? It seems like when we hear you talk and we see some of the things you go through, it seems like everything is very family oriented, like it's a family affair.
Yeah, well, that's just the way things are when you're a father. I love my sons, and they're like, they make me so happy, and I love spending time with them and watching them grow. When you fight, obviously, though, I have to be selfish, and my last fight that I had, I wasn't really selfish. I was trying to do everything and trying to get everything done at the same time. So I recently put a lot of the weight on my wife, and she's been handling a lot of the responsibility when it comes to parenting, and I'm spending every second that I can with them, that I'm not at the gym, not getting ready, and just trying to be the best father I can, while also doing what's necessary to prepare for this fight. So it's a little easier for me to get ready for a fight now. It's just my wife's life is a little bit harder, so she's been picking up a lot of the slack that I've been leaving around.
You know, when we talk to fighters, some fighters will say that the actual fight for them is the release of something else that's been going through their training camp, and but a lot of them will just say, "Man, I just like to have fun. It's a lot of fun for me." Where do you kind of fall on that, Nick? Have you fallen on both sides in different parts of your career, and where would you say you're at now?
It used to be a little bit. I just like, I like fighting. I like being that guy. I love the lights. I like all that stuff. I want to beat someone up, type of person. Obviously, I never really talk like that, but that's really how I was. Now, obviously, I want to win, and I want to prove myself as a martial artist, and I want to show everything I've been working on, and have. I mean, it's quite a crazy thing, fighting someone, and I love the adrenaline behind it.
Nick, this will be your 20th fight. He's on around about a dozen, so you have almost twice the experience that he does. Do you remember what you were like about 8 fights ago? How valuable is that experience?
I'm a completely different fighter than I was then. I'm much more mature. My composure is better. I'm levels above where I was. So yeah, definitely getting those fights in and getting that experience and getting that time in pays its dividends, and I feel like that is a big advantage for me.
What have you heard as far as a Grand Prix in your division? And, are you one of the fighters that mentions this to Scott Coker? Because I've been kind of on a little crusade. I feel like bantamweight has the talent to do it, and I think middleweight is starting to get close. I'm curious what you think about lightweights and if that even crosses your mind.
Well, I think the thing about the Bellator lightweight division is, Pitbull's the champion, but he's a 45-pounder. Chandler left, and you have a bunch of older guys and a bunch of young, hungry studs, and there's a lot of room for people to prove themselves. So I think that a 155 Grand Prix would be great, because, I mean, that's a way to build star power, right? There's a lot of great fighters at 155, but maybe it's not the most star-studded weight class that Bellator has. It doesn't have as many stars as 205, but it's a good opportunity to build those stars and get that homegrown talent and get those names out. So I think it's a great idea.
Juan, thank you for your time today. It's great catching up with you, Nick. If you're ever in Vegas, we'd love to have you back at the Mandalay Bay Hotel where our studio's at.
Oh, for sure. I love coming through. I love Las Vegas. So next time I'm in town, I'll hit you up for sure.
All right, Nick. Take care. Have a good one. And good luck on Friday.
Thank you.